Hello everyone, my name is Angel or Kylia or whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are already subscribed, but if you're not already subscribed, then welcome and be sure to subscribe. So as you can already tell by the title, today's subject is AI art. AI stands for artificial intelligence. So basically robot art, which is a really cool concept, kind of, but it has sparked some controversy online, which is what we're going to talk about today. But before we start, let me just give you a bit of a rundown of like what's even going on and like why it's a problem. So yeah, so as usual, there has been a trend online, I love trends, for people to try out AI art generators by submitting a picture of themselves and letting the AI create like profiles for them. They could like type in prompts, like here's a picture of me, and the prompt is like make me look like a fairy or something like that, and then the AI art generator would make like an art piece of the person as that character with the prompts, if that makes sense. And basically a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, and so many people have been doing it. When I say trend, I mean like celebrities have been trying this out, right? Like influencers, celebrities, huge, using these generators and posting the results online. And all was cool, all was great, everybody's having fun. But then artists, like human artists, started speaking up like, hey, actually, you should stop using AI art generators. There have been like online protests against AI art generators. So some people know why, some people don't. If you don't know why, I'll explain it in this video. But that's basically what's been going on. So there are a couple reasons why artists don't like AI art. The first reason being that AI art actually steals actual artists' art in order to be able to generate images. A lot of AI relies on human work to have like a reference for what it should be doing. Let me explain myself a little bit better. Does anyone remember the DALL-E website, when you can just type in a prompt like, I don't know, Pikachu is a cop, and there would be pictures generated as Pikachu police officer? The way it was able to do that is that it had images online already, like Google Images, to use as a reference to then combine those images and create something new. Same thing with AI art, except it's not just Google Images like DALL-E, it's other artists' art to be art. You know what I mean? I feel like that was a bit of a handful of what I just said, so I'm just gonna simplify it and summarize what what I just said. Basically, in order to make art, AI art needs references. The people who made these AI art generators can't just make their own references. That takes way too much time. So they take other artists' art, like actual human artists' art, as references. Those human artists didn't give any permission or anything of the sort, have like no idea that their art is being stolen, but it is for these AI generators, which is not fair because these artists are not getting paid, they're not getting credited, and they don't benefit from it at all whatsoever. The second reason why artists don't really like AI art is that AI art has progressed quite a bit. Like the quality of it, of course it's not like flawless, but it's good enough. It's pretty high quality stuff. And it generates images within like minutes. So a lot of artists are worried that AI art is going to replace human artists because of how fast it is and because the images are good enough. However, if you want to get a commission, because it's an actual person drawing and making the art, it's going to take a lot of time, like hours, days, until you get the image back. So artists are basically worried that since AI art makes pretty high quality images at a really fast rate, like way faster than human artists, they are worried that AI art is going to replace human artwork. Now, whether or not that's actually going to happen, I do not know. I hope not, but it is a concern. Another reason why some people frown upon AI art is that they don't even believe that it is art, because what makes art truly art is emotion. Authentic art is human emotion being created into something. So like paintings and drawings, people put in emotions and make their paintings and drawings, and that's like actual art. Or music or whatever. Whereas AI art, because it's just a robot, it doesn't really have emotions. You know, like the art could be pretty, but it has no emotion or soul behind it like human art does. Now, unless you're like personally able to take a look at AI art and just fantasize and romanticize it to the point where it does feel like it has an emotion to it or whatever, then good for you. But most people kind of feel like it's just like, okay, it's an AI generated image. It doesn't really have feelings behind it. AI art steals art from artists, makes the playing fields in the art world unfair, and it doesn't really have any feelings or emotions behind it. So that's a pretty negative rap for AI art. So the question is, what's the point? You know, like, what use does it have? The thing about AI images, you can't take those images and then claim them as your own, because that's also stealing. It's like stealing stolen art. You can't do that either. So those images, you can only really make them for fun, but other than that, they don't really have a good use. So what can AI art be used for? I watched a couple videos and read a couple articles of like how AI art can be helpful to real life artists. And one of the points was that because it's a good prompt generator, like you can put in your prompt and it gives you an image, it could be used kind of like reference art for artists. So let's say an artist has an idea in their head, but they don't really know how they want to picture it. They can go to the AI art generator, put in the prompt, like the idea that they have, and then get an image and see if they can work off of that and therefore like improve their personal art with the help of AI art. So that's kind of like the only benefit of AI art, but overall, actual artists strongly recommend, well, not recommend, but like kind of ask people to not use AI art. I know it's fun, it's cool, you put in words or a picture of yourself or whatever and oh, wow, original art piece comes out, but it kind of harms the art community as a whole. And yeah, let me know what you think about AI art in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, do the exact same thing, and I will see you next time. Bye.